Hey, what's going on, road trippers? Road Trip Nate here. Once again, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, as the caption shows, I'm going to continue on with this series that has now been eight, 8 days in a row now? 9 days in a row? 9 days in a row of movie ranking series. Let's do my top 5 football movies of all time. Currently watching Friday Night Lights. Good movie. Honorable mention on this list: Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. It is a great movie for Vince Papale, who was not even supposed to be an NFL wide receiver. He ended up getting the chance to be in the movie goes into his career as the immaculate NFL wide receiver who was not even supposed to be there. The Philadelphia Eagles. And he started in the Super Bowl against the Steelers, maybe. That's a good storyline about his life, his career, how he came to be a Philadelphia Eagle. But it's an honorable mention on this list. Number 5, The Replacements. The leading role, Keanu Reeves, is a film about a lockout season, not a lockout season, a strike season where all the players used their union abilities to strike against the pros. So they had to bring in a bunch of replacement players. And Keanu Reeves was the lead character of the replacement players. It was a good movie. I liked it. One of my favorite movies of all time. The Replacements. Number 4, The Blind Side. The Blind Side is about Michael Orr. His as being this kid that, you know, lived on the streets, was a good high school football player, had a bunch of college offers, ended up going to live with this well-off family, getting scholarships with Ole Miss, and turning his life around. It was a good movie, seeing what happened in his life, based on a true story, as is Invincible. But it was good to learn about his story. Michael Orr He played with, I believe, Carolina and Baltimore in the NFL. I don't know. He might be still playing, but for right now, I know he played with the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Number three, Raider. Movie about the Arkansas Razorback. Brandon Burlsworth. They have an award every year for the best college, the best walk-on that didn't get a scholarship. It is the Brandon Burlsworth Trophy. If Brandon Burlsworth was a walk-on at my University of Arkansas, and he performed so good that they ended up giving him a scholarship. And Greater is a movie dedicated to him about why they now have that scholarship. It was a very good movie. Me personally, I love the movie. I love that it's centered around somebody from the University of Arkansas. They never do a movie about the Arkansas Razorbacks with them at all. So I was touched that it was a movie centered around somebody that played for the Arkansas Razorbacks, somebody that wanted to play for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And throughout the movie, Brandon Burlsworth has said many times he wanted to play for the Arkansas Razorbacks. That's why it's number three. Number two, Remember the Titans. Denzel Washington, another movie based on a true story. He was a good head coach when, I'll look this one up real quick. T.C. Williams High School football team in Alexandria, Virginia in 1971 is what the film is based on. And they integrated black and white players. Back in, back in 1971, it was segregated. So they integrated black and white players. It was one of the first times in that division or whatever. They ended up winning state, I believe that they ended up winning state. Denzel Washington played the coach that made sure the players got along through the storyline, made sure they won state. He was their first black coach, I believe. And it was just it was a very good movie. Still to this day, people need to rewatch that movie because it still rings true even to this day. remember at the time the message they're trying to send in that movie. But number one movie I'm watching right now, Friday Night Lights, high school football. I I played high school football. I love high school football. Friday Night Lights just takes me back to 2000, 2005 to 2007, being in high school, playing high school football, and all the emotions you feel being 16, 17 years old, playing high school football. It it's all on the field is what you feel. It it just takes me back. That is my ranking list of my top five football movies of all time. This is a few minutes shorter than my normal list that I do live streaming. But it was kind of a series of kind of how I feel tonight, watching football movies. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button after the video, stay notified on the current and future whereabouts. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you care. As always, you can visit my Patreon page, patreon.com/roadtripnate. Every little bit helps, and it's always much appreciated. But if you don't feel like donating, hopefully enjoy this video and the many others that are to come. This is Road Trip Nate saying, till next time, road trippers. As always, if you're new here, I am Road Trip Nate. I do travel videos. I talk travel. I talk sports. And I talk movies and TV shows on live streaming, just whatever comes into my head. And we got 2 minutes left till 15 minutes. I was watching the Razorback game today, and the referees have screwed us twice this season on blown calls. Once in the Auburn game, when the quarterback threw it behind himself, and now after a targeting penalty and a couple other penalties that should not have been called, the referees were not doing a very good job. And the rain was not a good factor either. Felipe Franks, the quarterback of the Razorbacks, there were several times he slipped and fell running with the football. It, it was not a very good game. They only lost 27-24, I believe, but they should have won that game. They should be 4-4 right now instead of 3-5. They should be 5-3 right now, actually. But they're 3-5. Sam Pittman is doing a very good job coaching the young men at Arkansas. Will be a great team in the next couple of years. He'll have the guys that play every snap. So we're in good shape. Till next time, Road Trippers.